want to bring people's mind back to something. One discussion we had here, one of the coffee hangers, we are talking about the problems of Nigeria. We are part of the problems of Nigeria. If you listen to that video very well, with regards to this SR, he made it clear he's not against profit, but realistic profit. That is one thing you need to pick. He came, he exposed a lot. I'm slightly against most of the things he exposed, but he's saying, what he's preaching is what we should be picking, not how he sent the message. He's saying, now, this SR with profit is 2.8 to start with. You are taking 450. Indirectly, you are making 170,000 from one individual. 170,000 from one individual. Tomorrow we will say this Tinubu. I'm not saying Tinubu. Tinubu is not my guy. He's the president. But look at what he said. He brought the first one as sample. He showed us. Within 2 days, he brought like 10 pieces. You're not supposed to calculate another man's game. But look at this. This not extortion that we're talking about here. No, if you have to ask yourself the question, is this not extortion? Now he has opened our eyes again to see the 17 Pro Max that we are killing ourselves. I said before now that I am poor. You say I'm not poor. I am poor. People are now buying casing to upgrade their status, just not to look like they are poor anymore. 17 Pro Max, 4 point something, 3 point something, depending on who you're buying it from. And somebody is still telling us now that this same thing is 2 point something million naira. Okay, thank you. I know now, we should wake up now.
I feel like this is like an existing beef. Before, they had a beef over whatever. Yeah. Blord is not the only person doing business. I'm an Igbo girl, right? Yeah. I like VDM in his own part. But sometimes I feel like overly, like I just do too much. Okay. Right? Now, Blord also, probably he made a lot of gain. But just like this man said, the cost of, you went to market, I went to market, might not buy the same price. And that's how it is. There are factors you consider when you go buying things from the market. There are factors you consider, right? So these are the factors that you can channel into your profits. Now, logistics, just like I said, cost of shipping, things like that. Now, I'm not saying Blord did well by maybe inflating price and so much of price and all that. But coming to mention Blord, that's a beef. Everybody know that clearly that is a beef. You came after Blord. You mentioned, he did. He said he's extorting money from people and that the price is 280,000. There are things you should consider. He might be doing too much. No, don't. No, that's not.
So he has to for the
why mention now? He has friends that also do business. Why did you call other friends? You don't say that. But he had a problem with the state governor paying his friend money for car.
He's making life easy for the citizen, please.
He is, but that was the thing. He was the
hello, thank you. You don't know how to
he could have also come out and say, I saw this phone in China.
Okay.
Right? This phone plus shipping, just like he's been trying to take us around. This phone plus shipping plus everything is 280,000.
Okay, thank you.
You said what you said is I saw people.
You saw please remember that I'm in China.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Blord. Sorry. Thank you. Okay. Hey, it's okay. Thank you.
Misleading information. Now, what is VDM doing? He's trying to break down something that Blord said. He said that phone is brand new because it's packaged and sealed. Did you watch today's video? Yeah. Today's video, he had to go to the factory where they repackage these phones, remove the battery, boost the battery, put it back. SR, if you check, is like last 4 years phone, and you're seeing iPhone that release every new year, new series. You're calling it brand new. Gullible. This is how you know that Nigerians are very gullible. Gullible Nigerians see it as brand new phone, and this is the same thing that's affecting us, we business persons. Do you know how? We will buy from end users that we look up to, like somebody like Blord, and we'll come to you and tell you that this thing is, we bought it 150,000. So we ourselves need to make gain. You see how it is increasing. You, the end user like you and me, we suffer. If we don't start trashing this out now, we'll keep on suffering, I will continue suffering, I will continue suffering. You get money up. Alright.
So I feel like beef or no beef, what Blord and Verydark Blackman they're talking about. Blord has a shop, he said he has a place in China. So I feel like you own a place in China already, so it should be cheaper. You know your way around in China already, so everything there you should get familiar with things. Now, VDM that just entered China. Billions that just entered China
Okay.
already has something that is easier for people. I'm talking about, okay, we all know VDM not to be a fearless person. So it's not as if he's trying, you say something about beef. So I would say it's not about beef or anything. He's a fearless person. He doesn't care about anybody. So knowing fully well about what he said, he just...
Let me quickly talk to that lady in blue that was just emotionally expressing herself blindly. You see, your friend or your colleague was even talking to you that, no, it was even trying to make you understand that that is what activists do. That is what activists does. They usually fight for the people. You were like, no, it doesn't mean, why does he call his friend? And like every other thing. Okay, let's try to understand some of these things, because this is how some people get away with a lot of things. That is why a lot of people get away with a lot of wrongdoings, because of people like you that are doing emotional support. You just decide that, okay, you want to support person emotionally without looking at some facts. In case you don't even know, let me even know, in case you are forgotten, because you even say something like, okay, yes, they had beef in the past, and VDM was like, he was doing extortion. Let me just take you back to memory lane, in case you forgot how all these things start. Activists actually go about fighting for people, calling out wrongdoings and a lot of things, you understand? And that was how VDM and Blord cross paths. Otherwise, both of them are living in two different worlds. VDM is living in his own world. Blord is living in his own world. They don't share the same house. They are not quarreling for money. They are not fighting over woman. Everybody is doing his thing. But they cross paths when VDM called Blord out for this crypto transaction that he was doing, that a lot of complaints were around it. So it was out of this that he had issue with Jollof. In case you've forgotten, it was out of this he had issue with Jollof. You understand? And they dragged that issue after a while. And at the end of the day, VDM go his own thing, forgot about Blord. If you even remember, there was even a time when VDM said he's going to do a petition to the police, and he was even saying, Blord, there are lots of complaints there. There are lots of complaints against Blord, that he was even surprised. You understand? He was even surprised. So if you remember, that was how they all started. But somehow rich men of Nigeria or somebody with money just feel that all these poor people. And that is why Blord insulted Verydarkman with this post. You understand? You read the post. So if you look at this post, you see there are three key things I want to bring out. Three key things. One, there is poverty. Two, Verydarkman is a thief. Three, his mother is a thief. Because his mother is a thief, he taught it to his son, to her son. Right? He taught it to her son. So, and all of them, both of them are poor. These are the three key things we want to do. There is this usually joke we used to joke when we were small. Somebody maybe just have a little argument or quarrel with somebody, and somebody, wait. What happens if by tomorrow you now see the person who is insulting you that you are a thief, and tomorrow you now see the person that insulted you that you're a thief stole something? What happens? You'll be the first person to point it out. Oh, look at this person that was calling me a thief. Look at this person is stealing people. He's stealing people's money. You understand? He was the one that stole, or he's the one that steal any whatsoever. That is exactly what VDM is doing. That's exactly what he's doing. Now, Blord will say you are poor, you are a thief. He is now saying, is a common expression. Come on, use your head. It's a common expression. He is now saying, you that is calling me that I am poor. Look at how I'm living my life genuinely, extorting money from people. But you that are rich, look at how you are taking money, extorting money from people. You understand? You called me thief, but this your attitude now. It looks like it's more thief than I'm poor. So you understand? So you keep emphasizing on the issue of integrity, especially when he's posting, when he was explaining about his sister, that is VDM's sister, was saying we deal with integrity. So that shows that he's trying to say, Blord, you that said you are not a TV, you're a rich guy. Look at how you make your money. Look at how you make your money. Is that okay? I'm asking you, this lady, is that even okay to you? Do you feel that, yes, just like, although you have already said it, he said it's not okay, then I wonder why this blind support. I wonder why blind support. I wonder why they blind support. And I'm very sure now that even though you want to buy this iPhone 17 SR, iPhone 17 Pro, you will still choose to buy the one with VDM over that of Blord. You still choose to buy. So all these blind support are not things that we are going to be encouraging. You understand? They are not things that we are supposed to be encouraging. At least before you open your mouth, before you speak, you have to analyze. Just like that lady said, he said, you that have been in this business, you that have been in this business for so long, yours should be cheaper because you have known the ins and outs. Just like what Blord said, he said, I have office there, employed, big office in Guangzhou. So you should know the ins and outs of all these things. And there is not even a single place that Blord is discrediting the product of Verydark. So, madam, they do blind support now. Blind support now they put us for many of these issues. You understand? Now they make people they get away with a lot of wrongdoings. Let VDM do his work. That's what he does. He's an activist. An activist doesn't care. Calls out a lot of things. There is one thing I just want to even remind you again. There is always a multiplying effect about all of this. Yes, now we are talking about Blord, but out of it creates something else. That happened in the Finance case. Out of it, when VeryDarkman was even dragging Dangote, at the end of the day, he goes after those drivers, and at the end of the day, Dangote has to call many of those drivers, call many of them back for training. You understand? These are some of the things. So let VDM do his work. Okay, madam, you try. You are in the verse. I beg, calm down. Yeah.